Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Decomplexe show. Alongside me are my two hosts, Andrew, TIG, to his right, Lord CDAC. It's been a minute. I haven't seen you guys in
a hot minute.
How long has it been? A week?
2 weeks?
Couple weeks, I think now.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Weeks.
What you guys been up to?
Traveling, seeing the world, using our oysters. Oysters. No, yeah.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we've, so last week, CDAC and I, we actually went to South France.
Mm-hmm.
It was
good.
Nice. It was a nice little getaway, a week away.
It was a nice switch off, man.
Yeah.
Well, obviously back to reality now, but it was nice. We went there for a friend's wedding.
A friend's wedding.
Back to reality. It's like the only thing I know.
But yeah, I mean, other than the fact that we got eaten alive by flipping mosquitoes.
I got the scars to show me.
My legs
my
are
arms.
just like leprosy right now.
It was hungry
like-
for our potent
Yeah.
nectar of blood.
How was the wedding?
Oh, it
Wedding
was
was great.
nice, yeah. It's
Wedding
like-
was really good, man.
Yeah. It's
Nice
not your
day.
tradition. It's not your traditional wedding. Actually, I feel like that's so far the most weddings that I've been just this one and the previous one, like everyone's kind of going out that traditional way of getting married and stuff. Huh?
What's happening?
I was just saying, be conscious of the direction you're speaking.
No, yes.
Try to do on the slide.
Bro,
My man. No, I am seeing those waves being very minuscule right now.
you gotta speak this way, my friend.
Yeah. But that's what. Yeah, so it's just it's a new change. It's like a new era, a new generation of like just how things are done. Just
I think there's like
our tradition is pretty
with
good.
weddings. Well, I've only been to like 3 in my lifetime, I think. But I think there's like a structure, but I don't think they follow the structure completely. You know, you have to do this, do that, do this.
Yeah.
They just like skip some and just make it as casual, but very intimate at the same time, I guess.
Yeah,
The one we went to
It's a lot,
was really nice.
Did you get up to any like wedding crasher stuff?
There's no alcohol. It was vegan.
Yeah.
It was actually a nice change though, to be honest.
No
Like,
alcohol. That's
yeah.
surprising.
Yeah.
How comes?
Oh, it was. They actually explained the reason. I won't say it, but it was a good reason.
Okay.
It was nice.
Yeah, like, and knowing the reason for it as well was.
Yeah.
It made it the more.
Yeah, it's like you don't
special, I
need
guess.
alcohol for a wedding, right? Just,
No.
and
Well,
the
you don't
wedding
need
was
alcohol
nice.
for anything.
Like,
You don't
as
need
in-
alcohol for anything, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think, it was...
Is like obviously people see alcohol as like it's a nice to get because there are like not everyone knows each other. Like obviously, the hosts
It's
they
a
know
social
everyone.
lubricant.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it just like
Like you said,
loosens
it's like
you
an
up and just
icebreaker almost,
yeah.
like, it
So
helps you
one of the
approach
guests
and-
there they were saying yes, like it would be nice to have a bit of alcohol because you just get a bit more confident. Like if you're not a confident person, you're not going
I
to go
get
out your
that.
way and just like completely become like
Social.
boisterous and social. Yeah. Whereas like the alcohol can. It's not. I'm not like trying to promote it, but
Yeah.
it is one of those things that weddings, alcohol, you kind of relate the two
Yeah.
together. It's all relative. It's all relative.
It's all relative.
But no, it was definitely something really nice. It was like, yeah, it was good.
I've noticed that since I stopped drinking 2 years ago, like it has forced me to
Come out of shell.
be more social.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like when I have social gatherings or whatever, and I go out, everyone's like
It's
drunk,
Yeah.
and I'm there just completely sober. So it has forced me to learn to be more social.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's
Everyone's different though, isn't it?
so much better, man. Like you save so much money.
Yeah.
And you wake up the next day, you're perfectly fine. On the way home, you're perfectly fine. You're not like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. My head, everything's spinning. I feel like I'm gonna vomit any second now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Only bad thing is I do find myself going back earlier because I just get bored. Like everyone's like on another level.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
you notice how silly people get.
Yeah. And you're like,
And
damn.
you just don't have the time for it. I remember my birthday 2 years ago. Is it 2 years ago? I think I've stopped drinking for 3 years.
Oh,
So I think 2 years ago, we were in Shoreditch, and one of my mates got really drunk, and he had this what's that ribbon thing that gymnasts use, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he kept throwing the plastic bit at people, and then pulling it back from the ribbon, and then throwing it again. And he did it to me a few times. And when you're sober, it gets annoying really fast.
Whereas when obviously you're drunk, you're just
Yeah, you just have fun with it. I was like, do that again. I swear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, your patience. I guess your patience just goes, isn't it? Because
Yeah, because like when people start acting a fool, you're not on
like
that level.
in reality, when you're not drunk, you see that you're just like, these guys are idiots.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you have a bit of alcohol in you, I guess it's just the funness comes out over the kind of.
Well, you just join the wave.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, everyone's been crazy. Yeah.
ride that wave.
Let's get drunk.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Yeah.
And the Uber rides home are just great.
Just silence in the car.
Well, yeah, you just got your headphones on, it's completely like wide awake, and
Yeah,
you
that's
just go
the same
home.
when you're drunk. Just pass out of the back, but then you just feel real shit after.
Yeah, next thing you know, you wake up in the forest,
Yeah, you're like, what?
digging your own grave.
You decide to throw over the back seat.
Like someone
Happened a few times, you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh
Had to
man.
fight a few mans. Yeah. So good wedding then.
It was a good wedding, man, and I think it's just the whole setting because we were staying in Grassa. For those that don't know, it's actually like the capital of the perfume world, I guess. So this is where they like harvest a lot of the flowers that go into the perfumes. So we found this out, and we were like, "Oh wow!" Like, yeah. And well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people. I was like really surprised when Ciara told us about. So you probably know this already. But like, you know, when it says eau de toilette.
Oh yeah, of course.
And eau de parfum, that's actually like that's a lesser potent scent of the actual. It's like the potency of the actual perfume.
So which one's which?
So
Because I know, but for the viewers,
for the
who don't
viewers, eau de toilette is actually the least potent. So if you get something that's pure perfume, then you've got like something like the purest. So that's why you'll see like. I don't know, say Dior or like Chanel, it will say eau de toilette. Whatever.
So that's the crap one.
Yeah, that's the crap one. And
You
then
want the one that says-
if
Yeah,
it's
or
eau
it's,
de
it's like
parfum,
it won't last. It won't last.
Yeah,
the scent won't last. on
yeah.
you,
So the
you'll need-
potency is
Okay.
like less.
Yeah.
Okay.
'cause I
But
don't
so
know
if you have, yeah,
It's good to know for Christmas coming up.
yeah. So if you get one which is
I'm
eau de
gonna look
parfum-
for the toilets.
Yeah, no, you don't want to look for this
No,
one.
no,
Oh, you.
that's the one you want.
Oh yeah, that's the one you want. But yeah, an eau de parfum that's like a lot more potent and it will stay on you more. So that's why you'll see like a lot more people like tend to top up. But yeah, it was a very interesting thing. And then yeah, so and again another fact on Grass, it was so originally that was like a town, a village of like I guess leather merchants that like made leather and stuff.
Yep.
So the actual like because they were actually dealing with leather and making all that stuff, it stank. And
So then
that's when I think someone
they
told me
had to
appar-
invent perfumes to cover up the stench.
yeah. Well, no. Apparently it was on.
Brilliant.
Apparently it was on British orders because, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. Someone did tell me that.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. But then also apparently, yeah. Again, around the old town, they actually spray perfume like on the streets.
Yeah, because it
Like-
stinks
Yeah.
of leather.
Well, no, not anymore.
No, it
Obviously,
does.
Back in the day.
Back
That's
in the
why they
days, isn't it?
spray.
Back in the day.
No, but now, like
No
presently,
spray, no lay.
no tissue, no issue.
If she's late, you her mate.
Ah, yes, yes.
Well, hello there, sir.
Well, yeah, no,
It's a PG podcast.
It's a very
At
nice.
times.
No, for anyone that wants to go with their like partner, yeah, Grass is a very nice place. Just make sure you bring some insect repellent, which
Yeah.
we just
Definitely
completely
bring some
overlooked.
man.
Was it hot? It must be hot, right?
was humid.
It's humid, yeah.
Bit of
yeah.
humidity.
It was lovely. It was just
Almost got struck by lightning.
Oh yeah, you did.
That was good.
His Lord
I was
Jesus
only-
Christ
I was
bless you with his protection.
No, I was summoning
Just
the
lifted
lightning.
up his arm and
I misread
the
one
lightning
of-
just gathered around it.
No, what happened was I actually misread one of the quotes on his scripts.
Yeah.
Instead of saying
It was close.
see
You
that
can't say it on
scroll.
it. You can't say
No,
it
that's no, but we normally have to chant it
Yeah.
in order for it to work. So I chanted the wrong tone. he was upset.
Oh, that's what.
Just a
oh.
It
warning.
angered me.
Oh, he let you know.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
angered
Next
me.
time.
Yeah.
He's
You
like,
might
next
not be
time
so lucky.
you know which pitch to go on. Yeah. Upper C.
The exact pitch.
That's too low. You would have definitely died.
Why? I need to get a warning as well. How come you get warning shot?
Mate,
For me, it's a
he
straight
knows
death.
that yeah. He knows that I'm still worthy.
Yeah.
I can enter the gates of DAC if I get the right note.
So how many years you known Pep?
Um,
Whose wedding it was?
yeah.
Yes.
So
Shout out to Pepe and Serena.
yeah, pretty much.
Hold tight.
Like we got really tight in sixth form, but like I knew him like since year 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we used to bump into, and I used to chat to him like in year 9, I think. Like, but we got really, really close in like sixth form, and yeah, so it's actually quite crazy. And then I introduced them to CDAC, and then the rest is history, which is quite crazy. It's yes. But yeah, the lightning strike, bro.
No, the lightning was crazy.
Yeah, because everyone was in the pool.
Yeah.
And they were playing like volleyball. And
In
then,
the pool.
Yeah.
So it's a sunny day.
No,
was
because
sunny.
it was that sunny / there was clouds.
Yeah. It's forecast
So
to
then
have
this,
like some
yeah,
sort of
they did
cloudiness.
forecast for like some sporadic thunderstorms, and then it just decided to just pour, and then one of the aunties just like, Pet, look, and they said like it advised being in a swimming pool in a thunderstorm is the worst thing you can ever do. So everyone like scrambled out, and it just literally started chucking down. Like the thunder was like hitting off, lightning was spraying everywhere. And then like, so everyone was just chilled out, just drying off. And I was like, oh, let me go for a smoke. So I went out the front and I went to the,
You're like, does anybody have a light?
no, it's not even that. I was just like, you know what, man?
Thanks.
I was like, it's mine, it was lightning. I was like, oh, it's a bit monsoony out there. So I
was
was just like,
raining like
let me get the
crazy, man.
umbrella,
Yeah.
quickly ran across. And then like, I think one of my mates, Jack, he was just like, oh, Tiggs are going to go out with an umbrella. I was like, I've got to brave the storm. Felt like a right hero. And I found like they had like a little like kind of a shed. And I literally just like stood out there, I was smoking, and I could see like the lightning was just striking everywhere. And you know you do that thing when you hear the thunder and then you just like count the seconds, and that's how many miles away, or miles I think.
Miles.
Yeah. So like they started getting really short, like the the range. So like I remember
close,
hearing one and then the instant like lightning. So it's like literally just like probably
Next
like,
one is me.
yeah. So I was like rock, because I remember seeing the first one. I was there just like admiring just the weather, because it was nice just having that rain. And then I was standing here, and then I was just like watching. I was like, oh wow, this is like amazing. I see the lightning strike. I was like, oh wow, that was really close. Carried on smoking now, and then afterwards, I was like, what the fuck? Literally, like there was a strike probably about like 10, 15 meters away from me, and I just see all these heads pop around, like they started popping out like the windows of the villa, and they're like, and they were like, what? Like, and I was like, why are they looking? And I was like, with my cigarette in my mouth.
He's probably just standing there waving at you.
Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, and literally,
gonna get hit.
but like when you actually hear the sheer force, that's fucking Mother Nature, like. Just give me a warning, like you need to stop smoking. I was like,
Did you run back in?
no, I stayed.
it's finishing great.
Yeah, I was finishing
And that's
my
why
cigarette, man.
everyone was just staring at
Yeah,
you.
because I was like, right, and then basically I was known as the guy that almost got hit by lightning.
And just like, lightning doesn't strike
Celebrity,
twice.
man.
I'm cool here.
Being a
I'm cool here.
Yeah, and then I literally ran back in there. Like, bro, did you see how close I was? Like, yeah, man, it was fucking crazy. Like, just like when
was
you
nuts,
hear,
man.
yeah, just
And then all the girls threw themselves at you because of your...
yeah, jumped in the pool.
Yeah.
Them ones. It was good, man.
Standard.
Yeah, yeah. Became an orgy. An orgy of song. No, but yeah, it's just nice. Like me and C-Dac was saying, like it was just nice just to have no care, just a week off. We'll wake up.
It was a week, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
it was a
The
weird-
frog legs. How were the frog legs?
just like chicken.
Yeah,
Literally,
I think
when everyone says
everybody
it,
that,
it's
right?
actually true.
Everybody says that. It's like, oh, I had crocodile, it tastes like chicken. I had kangaroo, it tastes like
No,
chicken.
but this actually genuinely
frogs
tasted like
actually taste
chicken.
like chicken.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have a lot of meat in the bones. That's all.
It's weird. Like,
Can you not get any different parts?
No, it's
No,
literally,
it's
and that's the thing. I
complex.
recorded a video.
Like-
I recorded a vid of me just playing. I was like, boing, 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 boing. And then when you do look at it, it does look a bit like, it does not look appetizing.
Yeah.
Because his little legs just like...
When you were doing flipping.
Yeah, when I was playing it, I was just like bouncing along my plate. And I was just like, nah.
But it actually tasted alright. Like,
Is it a thing? Is it like a
delicacy?
Yeah, I think
it's
like-
classed
I
as
think
a
it's
starter.
it's classed as a starter.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe
So
it's
was
the
it
restaurant
pricey?
where- Oh, it was 16 euros for like... There's quite a few of them.
Like we had like a 2-course meal, right? We had
Yeah,
the starter
basically.
and then the main.
Yeah.
I think it was pricey, but
It was 16 euros for like, I don't know, 5 pairs of legs.
for a whole family of frogs?
Just pulls out like a frozen bag. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
motherfuckers
like-
finally.
It's like, which one would you like? Them 3. That one looks strong.
Oh man,
Look
It
at
was
his
pricey, but
abs.
you pay for the.
can't do that to
The
a
food,
frog,
right?
man. I like frogs.
Yeah. I know. I do. I actually, when I see frogs, like any kind of frog, you're just like, oh, they're cute, man.
Yeah.
Like they're
Until
not
it
something
licks
that
you.
Yeah, they're not something that you'd
Poisonous
let.
frogs.
Yeah.
Fucking toads.
But yeah, and then we went to Monte. Like it's strange because when we first landed, we were actually in Monte. Like we had time before we had to check in, so we were like, oh, let's check out Monte Carlo. And
We went to quite a few places,
mate, like when we just say the women, it's a very materialistic place.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
so
think, these
everyone's
are all
dressed up.
dressed up, all bored,
Makeup.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
well, no, actually, no,
man.
not.
Not makeup, boys.
Well, because I guess we didn't go in the night because during the day, but like you still see like just the people they're targeting is very
you just see the way
you see
how
the
they
brands,
live,
like-
you can see they're like very materialistic. born
yeah, it's
life,
very like
kind of like high
high-end, yeah,
people.
high class.
Cars? You see nice
Cars.
cars?
We went past the
High-end.
Monte Carlo casino. Yeah, there are. It's like
Supercars,
supercars,
yachts, everything.
The yachts are crazy, man.
It's-
We were walking past them and we were just like,
Just looking at all these yachts.
Oh,
like,
it's where you saw the Sunseeker.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh no, that was
Yes.
actually that was actually on
25 grand a week.
the, yeah, no,
that
that
was in Monte Carlo though.
Was it a week?
no,
or-
yeah, but it was on the streets. Like it wasn't on. We just saw like one of the shops. And
Yeah, a
that's
yacht
why we
shop.
sent it.
Did you go in and inquire?
Nah.
Nah, man, because
Oh,
how much is Sunseeker, my friend?
Yeah. Well, there were cheaper
I got,
ones, but we're like,
I got €3 here. Take it for a spin.
how much can I get? Oh, you can get one step. Thanks. Bye bye. But yeah, no, it's definitely
shut the curtain on you like Savage.
that rejection in it.
No.
Yeah, little tear coming down. No, it was definitely like you see that and you're like, oh man, just some people in this world just got money to do.
If they've earned it, good for
Nah.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
If they haven't, good for them.
Good for them still.
Yeah, exactly.
We do not hate here.
Yeah.
It's all love.
But no, it was definitely like you and the wife should definitely go away for a week, just
Yeah, man.
just to chill, no care
Oh.
of the world, just like literally just. It was me and CDAC together.
Yeah.
Yeah, many
Skipping
spoonage.
hands.
Yeah, many spooning
Skipping
nights.
hands?
Skipping
Holding hands.
Keep it in.
Skipping.
Spooning nights.
Yeah.
Couples like balcony.
Did you guys share a hotel room?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We should.
king size.
Mm.
Yeah, open bathroom, open shower.
You mean lord size?
Lord
Okay,
size.
yeah.
Which is basically a kingdom.
It was basically the whole mountain. The whole mountain.
I carved the mountain to make
And just like, where's our room? And then CDAC brings him out to the balcony. As far as your eyes can see.
where the light touches. It's our kingdom.
Our kingdom. Thank you.
Good time.
Yeah, no, man. It was just
It was a nice week. Obviously, we were there for a wedding, but at the same time, it was nice to just recharge.
Yeah, we did the
'Cause
white water rafting.
We did white water rafting. We
That's
went to
pretty cool.
Cannes. We went to Monaco. We stayed in
Nice.
Grasse,
We
Nice.
checked out Nice.
We did
Yeah.
quite a bit, which is nice. And yeah, man. it's
And
nice
also
to turn
like
off.
now that you can drive as well, definitely
Oh, yeah,
recommend renting your own car. Well, you might on the other side, but you'll pick up. Just makes things so much easier.
I am planning on doing some road trips now.
Here or just
Contact me in
Europe,
3
innit?
years time.
man. Do it, bro.
Europe.
Do
Yeah.
it, mate.
Yeah.
Do it. I'll join you when I pass.
It's like newbie drive. You're not all gonna be on the other side.
What is
What you hating, bro? What you hating, bro?
No, man. Because I actually went on there's one time we were driving, you're like, right? And I was just like, what? oh shit, I completely forgot.
I
was on the other side of the
I don't know
road.
if we're meant to be on this side.
Yeah.
But in UK,
You just
it's this
like,
side.
yeah,
So
you
it
just
must
kind of
not be this
blacked
side. I was like, yo, go to the right, go to the right.
Yeah, and it was worse because I had a manual as well, so the stick, like, the gear stick was on the other side. So there were times I was driving, I'll hit the door, and I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, man. so I'm just like,
Oh, what was that time we were coming back from rafting? You were recording.
oh, bro,
No, mate.
I wasn't even recording. You know what I was doing? I was admiring the view. So like, we're on like some basic
my
cliff edges,
gosh.
like. Well, actually, like where I kind of almost like off-roaded.
You off-roaded in this
But
job.
basically, yeah. So we had my mate's brother in the back. Like George just passed out. Oh, was he passed out? No, I think he was still.
He was still awake. He
at
was
the
still
time.
awake.
But yeah, so we were driving. It's just the views, man. Like as a driver, that's the one thing I hate, and that's like, it's kind of the most annoying thing when you're a driver because like you see all these views, but you can't really take it in.
Yeah, because you're
driving.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh man. But I was like, fuck this, man. Let me look at it. I was just there like,
staring.
I was like, oh, this is so nice. I know. I was like, what?
I'm here on my phone.
Yeah, he's not even admiring the views, man.
I was
This
just
guy's
on my phone,
man.
man. Changing music, man. I was keeping it music. And after I look up and I just see us veering off to the right, and I was like, oh.
And I literally was on some stones. I was like, whoa. I was like,
Yeah,
and I just had to look, and I was like, yeah, sorry, man. That's
You corrected that
view,
quick.
innit? Yeah. So that's a nice
True
view.
driver.
Yeah. But yeah.
It was a nice adventure, man.
Other than that, man, I was king of the road, mate.
You were
Yeah,
king
with
of
our
the
little
road.
1 litre Seat, it was sick. Our
Yeah.
car was sick. This little white Seat Ibiza. It was good.
That was nice, man. Like, yeah, it was just nice. Because I haven't been on holiday this whole year, so
Yeah.
this was almost like a holiday. Well, it was a holiday essentially, so it was
Yeah.
nice.
It's
Yeah,
just
hanging
like-
out with Andrew.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely
everybody
just the
else.
thing. Like, yeah, with me and Zia just doing our own thing. Like, we weren't bound to having to like see the like our like pep and that because everyone was doing their own thing. It was just nice. Like,
Yeah.
just
Did Josh come?
yeah,
Josh was there, yeah.
So his girlfriend was staying. His girlfriend and mom was staying in our hotel. So they did their own thing. Sometimes we'll meet up with them for like, was it just
Like breakfast
Yeah,
or
breakfast
for
or like,
And like the family
bar.
villa and stuff.
yeah. Oh, it's actually really funny because the villa we stayed at. So we decided to pick.
yeah.
Well, it's not a villa. It was
It's like a resort,
It's like a resort,
I guess.
I guess. But it's it was literally the week that we decided to go was the week where it was like fully like there was like a pension event or something. Like so pensioners like
Like
old
OAPs,
we're talking OAPs like. So here we were thinking in our heads, oh yeah, there's gonna be bare like chicks and stuff. Like yeah, we'll go to the pool, we'll go to the bar, and they'll be like just sitting there like, hey, bonjour, comment tu t'appelles?
Wow.
But like, yeah,
Some
they were-
high grade French right there.
Mate, that's fucking. Mate, every time it was so jokes because we'll go in and I'll be like, oh yeah, parlez-vous English? And they're like, petit.
Yeah, I would always add English to the end
Parlez-vous
of.
français?
Of anything.
I would always add English. So I'd be like, oh, merci, which means thank you, and I'd be like, oh, thank you. Like, I
Yeah.
was just like counteract
And I
myself.
was just bare trying
weird.
to. I was begging to
I'm like,
be French.
bonjour,
and-
hello.
And I was like, hey, bonjour.
you
Omelette
drop
au
the-
fromage?
Did you drop the most famous French word of all?
Obviously, Napoleon.
Decomplexe.
Oh yeah, shit.
We actually
Yeah, we
did it.
did.
Wait, there was
Not.
one time.
Sorry,
we
viewers.
were in Monte Carlo and we were like, oh, it'd be sick to just do a podcast.
Yeah, we were saying that it would have
like-
been good.
A review of something because we were in the restaurant.
Like, yeah, because
The Sunseeker.
The Sunseeker.
we actually
This
reviewed.
is the Sunseeker. You can't step on the boat because you can't afford it. That's all you go get.
That actually, yeah, because that actually stemmed from like we went to McDonald's. You gotta try McDonald's in every different country.
course.
innit?
Have to.
Of course.
So that we went to this
Different
one.
menu. You gotta know what's up.
exactly. And we went to mate, second night. Was it second night?
I don't even remember, man. We went there quite.
No, sorry, it was the first night because
Must
it
have
all
been
started off really good. Like we started off eating like so we went to Monte Carlo. We had like this nice sushi. Like we found this sushi restaurant, and it was just like good. Like we ate good. Like it felt healthy and we're
was
like,
a good
okay.
level.
Yeah,
It
and
was
we
a
were
good
thinking,
level.
okay, this is a vegan wedding as well, so we're gonna be eating nice and healthy. It's France. You know, they got their lavenders everywhere. And then like we to go check in and we're like, oh man, we're starving, man. And then we were gonna go try the buffet. We went in there and it was just like a old people's home.
Felt like hospital.
Like hospital smell, like that kind of like I don't know, just some danky smell. And yeah, we basically that kind of looked at each other. We were like, hey, let's go try find somewhere else. Find a McDonald's now, and then, like you said, this is different menu. We saw all these different things. We were like, hey, we need to just try this.
We went in, mate.
We went in. Oh, and by the way, for all those travellers out there, Monzo, this guy, CDAC was a saviour. Monzo cards are so sick. Like, Monzo card and the car hire. I think those two were just like...
do that.
The thing.
We didn't set up a referral scheme.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to go to Monzo, do not click here.
Referral code, Decomplexe.
We'll get back to
it's
it.
true. I hope Monzo sees this and we get like sponsored.
Yeah, they get to just give us loads of money.
Yeah, here's your card with 10 million.
Empty card account.
10 million Monopoly pounds. But yeah, so we literally decided to go buy. Like,
we bought a lot, man.
Yeah, we got like.
Got like
I think
two burgers each.
you got a Big Mac. Yeah, there was like I got a chicken burger. We got nuggets, and then there was this other special chicken burger. Well, let's try that. And then like basically it was literally just a McChicken sandwich with fucking gherkins and like tomato sauce. But then there was this one game changer, which was is it an 820 or something? It's like in a ciabatta. It was like the size of like a.
It was nice.
I guess like the big tasty size patty.
It was so good.
It was so good. Yeah,
so good.
Onions, and they all use this like weird like tartar sauce or something.
Yeah, they had like.
There's a weird
it was,
sort of-
I think it was tartar sauce.
Yeah, it's fucking banging.
It was tartar sauce.
So sick. But
Yeah, you spent like.
yeah, that was like about €35 on just McDonald's for the first night. We're like, goddamn.
It was worth it.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah. And then we had McDonald's breakfast.
Which was really nice.
Yeah, they had this basically pancakes where they call them griddles, and it was just like, woo. It was like, I don't know, infused fucking like syrup inside.
Syrup,
it was just
caramel
like,
sort of thing.
Yeah, and we're
It
like,
was nice.
wow.
Yeah.
So good, man.
So we treated ourselves. For the trip.
Yeah.
McDonald's style.
And then that's how the whole, when we were like eating at McDonald's, we were just like, see, I was like, like he was reviewing like the food while we was
proper
eating.
reviewing, yeah.
And the chips, these are good. And he was like, you know what? And then like you see, I was like, this would be actually really good for a Decomplexe kind of like
Just eating stuff in my
like, review. Like we should just have a camera here and just go. And then we were just coming up with the idea of like maybe we should go to a restaurant and just like fucking start reviewing some food and stuff.
Yeah.
So guys, I mean, comment. Let us know if you think that's an idea. If not, then just fuck off, innit?
Obviously, the submarine will be
The submarine is top
yeah,
priority,
still-
obviously.
Everything else,
We're always going to mention
we'll do
this in
our
every
best.
episode, just to let you know.
We'll do
Just to
our
remind you that it's still in the
We need
works.
money.
Yeah, it's still in the works. And once
money.
once that episode comes up and you see that link, we ain't even going to say anything. The link's just going to pop up.
You're gonna know what to do.
Exactly.
Damn right.
And then, you can just quote bloods.
Subscribe. That's what you're gonna do. Don't not subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, man. It was a nice week, man. It was a nice.
Yeah,
week.
it was great, man. But
What did
that's
you do for
pretty
your
much
week,
our
mate?
catch up.
What did you do for your week? Because obviously we missed the podcast on the Thursday. We apologise.
Let's get some water, and
Yeah.
we'll be back after these messages.
Oh god.
Yeah. Remember, buy butter ghee.
Welcome back to the Decomplexe Shows, part 2.
Part 2.
Had a break, some beverages,
Yeah.
H2O, the good stuff.
The best beverage.
Stay hydrated, kids.
Buy Blackwater here. Gives
So-
you your nutrients.
We've been speaking off camera about your new position at QVC.
Yep.
And this ties up with our one and only question today, because we don't have time. What did you guys want to be as kids?
Yeah.
Like, what was your yeah?
I wanted to be a fire pilot. That
What-
was me as a child.
What age was this?
Ooh. Probably like 8 or 9, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. I think it's because I watched like Top Gun. I had there was a game on I can't remember. I think it was on on the computer. It was just like some F-22 Lightning game. So it was like I was obsessed about flying,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to be one. And I would
What
have,
happened?
That kind of dream kind of just faded out as I got
Do you
older.
remember what came after?
Not really. No.
No.
No. I think it was just games took over my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, PC games took over my life, man.
He became the gaming pilot.
I was the gamer.
Became Maverick in games.
Yeah, that was my dream when I was young. But after that, when it phased out, I don't think I had a dream. I'm not sure. I can't really recollect.
Have you ever thought about like flying lessons?
Didn't we have this chat the
I
other
think
day?
we did.
I think that's how I started
Wait,
off, and
that's how the
then
submarine
it diverged
started.
into the submarine.
Yeah. I would. If I had the money for it, I'll take it on, man.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a sick skill to have. Like, guys, Mr. Fly, just right. Jump in my plane.
You're for the job. So what
my
do you do?
Cessna, my little crappy Cessna, you know, one gets caught in storms and stuff.
So you go to an interview and you're like, so what do you do? I fly. What? I had one flying lesson.
It's parked outside.
Trust me.
I landed you on there.
Yeah, do you not know? I think mine was the same as well. Like, well, not a fighter, but a pilot. Like, I guess I don't know, but it's like that also fizzled out. And then I think after that, probably like I thought I was actually going to be an artist at one point.
As in like
just a
painter.
Yeah, a potter.
So
No,
Blacksmith.
Yeah. What is your profession? No, yeah, like actually,
You're actually pretty good at art though.
that's
Like,
yeah.
as in your
Because
drawing
when I was
techniques
actually younger, it's actually really strange because like the first kind of real decent piece of art I drew. We're not talking like doodles and stuff. I was like, I actually decided to draw something, like copy something from a book, draw it freehand. Was Simba from The Lion King. So I must have had one. Like I had this like Disney book, and then I don't know. It was it's so weird how just like recollecting this memory now because I can see it like it was clear as day. It was in the old house when I used to live in Muswell Hill, and I was on the top of the stairs, and like the way the stairs are, like it kind of just like turns like so. Like you come through the door and the stairs are right there. Go up the stairs, and then at the very top it kind of like angles out, so you can kind of like the stairs go like the steps are a bit wider, so I can just sit at the top. And I used to use it, and then it's like a little box thing, so there's like 3 doors, so the bathroom's on the left, my room was on like, straight ahead, and then my parents' room was there. So like the landing was probably half this table maybe. And yeah, so I literally, this is a step, and I'll be sitting there. I had the book. My mum bought it for me for my birthday. And I think that's why I would say I love like The Lion King's like one of my favorite Disney films. But yeah, I must have just decided to get a pen and paper, and I was like, a pencil, sorry, and then I just thought, let me just try to draw this. And I drew it, and it was a good drawing. Showed my mom, she's like, oh yeah, it's very good. And then like, I don't know.
Then your dad came and was like, you will never be an artist.
It was like, push me down the stairs. No.
First I'm like, how are you?
And then you're like, I'll show you, Dad. I'll prove you wrong, Dave.
No, that's one thing.
Like a
That's one thing I can actually be great. Like my parents were quite really supportive of stuff I did, which I feel I'd taken for granted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess so. That's why I went through that whole phase of like when going to uni. I decided to take on graphic design and stuff, and then made me kind of realize that this is actually just maybe a hobby, like, and probably just like there wasn't that self-belief then where I thought I wasn't good enough to be like, that's just me personally. It's very like a poor quality, I guess, that I had. Like you just lose that kind of confidence. You're like, no, I can't see me like supporting my life further. And that's why I like had all these like little career changes and stuff. And then I met Spy, and Spy got me into the whole digital stuff. And but I would say that's probably that's my earliest kind of dream: pilot and then artist, rap artist.
It's quite a change.
Yeah.
I wanted to fly, and then it's fuck it, paint.
Yeah,
You could do both.
well, not
You
paint,
could fly
draw.
and paint.
Like more so drawing, but. Yeah, and actually I did find like a couple. It's actually weird. I was showing a friend the other day. There was these comics when I was in primary school as well. That like, do you remember Sonic the Comic? Or Sonic the Hedgehog? Like, yeah, they had their own comics, and those were things I used to buy. and then me and my friend actually made. It's so jokes, like seeing just the amount of creative shit that came out of my mind back then. We actually made these comics. Like, I need to bring them in one day just to show you guys because it's so funny. And they were literally just all same layout. There's like these little fucking prize boxes here. It's like, yeah, guess what's this quiz? And the answers are like upside down. And I was just like, fucking hell, where do I get this time to like draw this whole like come up with a script, come up with like these drawings, and it's like, yeah, color by like a friend of mine, which like at the time was like Charles Cox, like other illustrator was Sean Smart. It's crazy. I've got like literally about
You should scan them.
Yeah, that's sick. That
You should scan them and put them online.
Yeah. Why not?
No, because it's so bad. It's like badly written. But I need to show you the originals first.
Yeah, scan them and
The
put them
fact you've
online.
kept them.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
it's just like because I was
that's
really
really
aloft,
cool,
and I was like, yeah, shit, man. I was like, wow, like, yeah, and you can tell the difference. And I think that also that's when I can kind of see the difference in like the levels of drawing. Like my friend and his like drawings are amazing. And I always used to look at, oh man, I need to like better myself, like try and improve. And then you can kind of see the stages of like how my drawings slowly improved throughout our series of comics. But it's like a trip to down memory lane, like seeing that shit.
You still draw?
Like the most recent drawing, I've framed them, is in my room.
Yeah.
You've seen that.
Yeah.
I did some Dragon Ball like drawings.
Pretty darn
I put them
good.
in frame. Yeah, I just did like the outline. There was a point where I actually didn't want to like buy some what were the markers? I think it's like
The water
Capaic markers or something. They're like, yeah, for anime like colours, like water ink and but then they were like 80 quid. I was like, there's no point of like buying them. But maybe I might do it in the near future. Maybe colour it in. But yeah, I mean, I did.
Looking at the bars.
No, I did. Yeah, that's my most recent drawing, and I've actually framed it. So,
How about you draw?
Spy.
No, how about you draw something? How about you draw something for the podcast?
Yeah, man. I think that'd be cool.
oh, okay.
Like,
Oh yeah, you were saying because you had a couple ideas for like.
yeah, like an
just those
illustration
little
of
kind
like
yeah.
us as characters.
Like these little small avatars of us.
I feel that's my weakness, people. You'll probably end up like a shark.
Nah, I mean,
Spiders the best I can come with. Yeah.
Like the better.
I say you try. I say you try because there's nothing better than like us creating stuff for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. Like this is my most recent. This is actually my like. Well, yeah. See, that saw me doing it on my phone. So I'm kind of glad that this is actually kind of my thing. But yeah.
Oh, today, speaking of tats, I saw some girl and she had the infinity symbol,
Yeah.
at the back of her neck, but it was off center. I was like, ooh, that must suck.
Maybe she did it
Yeah,
for a
like
reason.
I was so glad that CDAC was there as well when I got this done. Like I would have got it, but it's just nice that like just a word of advice if you are ever getting like inked up. Yeah, it is nice to have like a second opinion there, even though you kind of already probably know what you want. But then it's just good to see it from an outside perspective, like get a view from an outside perspective.
Yeah.
So like when they initially put it on, it was wonky as fuck. But the way they were doing it, they were lining up with like so they were actually lining it up.
Yeah,
So
looking at the actual anatomy of your
yeah,
arm.
so I think when it was just like flat, like down, because it's all down to how you want to present it as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but like this one, I kind of still wanted it center, but then if I do it like that, then it's a little bit more centered. But so they centered it, but then when you
Well, yeah, I mean, just doing that alone.
yeah,
If
because
you
there's
just
so
turn
much
your arm
movement in your arm,
yeah.
like there's so many muscles, like it will just like distort the whole image.
Yeah.
But I think
So-
they were going for like
Yeah, so originally,
bottom half of like
yeah, they were kind of
Going
going
for like
around
that.
here, but then
So it did look wonky in my eyes.
Yeah.
But I can see why they did it.
yeah, because they were going on the basis like when I go down,
Hmm.
then it's like completely like parallel to the rest of the arm.
Yeah.
When it's
Yeah.
just flat. But then as soon as I go like that, it's just like it will just look fucked. Like so, yeah. And CDAC was like kind of giving a little, like he was like giving his opinion as well, and it was like it was really helpful.
Yeah, like it was my first. I don't have any tats on me. You know, I've never
Like
been to a
samurai
tattoo
tat,
place. But it was interesting going there, man.
Yeah,
and obviously, especially doing it in France, like you were talking to the guy that owns the shop.
Yeah.
And he had like so much history, man.
Mate, there's
So much history.
Yeah, like and it's not one of those like when you hear it, he's chatting shit. Like, I
No,
mean,
it's-
he could have been, but then at the same time, it's like, why would he go out of his way to just like
Yeah.
tell us all?
But
this?
with
I
that,
mean,
he was
he
backing
had
up.
he had like a lot of like
Yeah.
sources like to back up and stuff. So these guys that when we went and got them done, they tattooed in Japan. And they were like the only kind of like white people, like foreigners, because in
Gaijin.
Japan, in Japan it's like fucking gaiji. Yeah, in Japan it's actually was it forbidden? Or not forbidden? Like it's like if you have a tattoo, you're either yakuza or you're a foreigner. Like it's not really you. There are places where it says like no tattoos and like, show and stuff. Like. But yeah, so they tattooed for the Yakuza, but they didn't realise and they ended up staying there 2 years. And they like previous to that, the reason why they get called up because one of their friends was a author. I think he was writing a book about
Yeah, it's like documenting,
documenting all
the
the
gangs in Japan and the Yakuza and stuff.
Yeah, so I think originally he did like the mafia, and then I think like gangs in like South America and stuff, and then he wanted to do a piece on the Yakuza. So when he got in touch with the boss at the time, because the guy was quite old anyway, but like we were talking maybe like 25, 30 years ago or something. Yeah, he said, "Oh, I know a tattoo artist," and they've won loads of like shows, like international shows as well. So that Yakuza boss was just like, "Yeah, bring him over. I want a tattoo from him." And so the way the author sold it to his tattoo friend, who we were speaking to, was just like, "Oh yeah, come for a vacation, like 1 month in Japan. It's like free." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So he was with his partner. They went and then they met with the boss, but at the time they didn't know it was the boss until like, so he was like, "Oh, can you do a tattoo now?" Like, and apparently he said it was the best at the time. It was the best tattoo that he's ever had. And then when he took his shirt off, he was like covered, and he was just like, he then like realized that's Yakuza.
Yeah.
And they go, "Oh, then they offered, they're like, all right, would you like to tattoo for us?" And then he was just like, "Oh, no, we're just here for vacation." He goes, "How much?" And then they thought, maybe if they put a high enough price, they'll just put them off. So they named the price. He goes, brings a guy, has the money there.
Yeah.
And like, so they thought, okay, they called our bluff, so we have to take it now. And originally they thought it was just going to be like they'll open up an illegal, not illegal, but like an underground kind of tourist tattoo parlor, which they later found out like it was only just a Yakuza tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
So they started doing all the henchmen, and they'll do like sessions like throughout the whole week. And like, obviously back then, I guess they were saying like it would take like 6 months for a whole body to get covered, but these fucking Yakuza guys are like mad. And they ended up there for 2 years, and then they were like, "Nah, you know what? Enough is enough now. Like, we need to go back to France." And I think also the government were getting involved. There was an article written about them saying, and like the police were getting involved because obviously they've been in touch with the Yakuza, so they had to kind of lay low. It was just a really interesting story, and this all stemmed from just like, oh, what got you into like kind of like CDAC was just like, oh, what got you into tattooing, like exactly like how you were saying about the earliest dreams.
Yeah.
Their answer was literally, oh, well, him and his partner, like basically it was like his brother. They were like just bums. They were like robbing scooters.
Yeah.
And then one day his partner was just like, yeah, let's.
It's like, I want to be a tattoo artist.
Yeah, like there was only this one place in Cannes, and it was like like the only tattoo parlor there. They started to go there, and then he was gonna deal with the finances, and then like it was just
it's just crazy how it kind of built from an idea. And
and then he started explaining that crazy stuff.
Became what it was, and it's really nuts. Like you can see the influence their influence of tattoo.
Because that was
obviously I looked in and I just saw like a lot of Japanese style tattoos, and I was like, oh, this is. I was like, obviously they're not Japanese or anything, but I was just like, what made you? In my head, it was like, what made you get into it? But also like, what influenced you to become like this? And after he told us the story, and it was really cool, man.
Yeah.
So I have no idea of whether I'm gonna get a tattoo or anything, but
Would you?
maybe, yeah. I don't know what's stopping me. I think it's just I want to know what I want, where I want it.
No, it's
And
true.
obviously,
It's like
because
you
it's
can't
on your
rush in.
body. And the guy said as well, he's like, if you don't know what you want, or if you don't feel like you're getting a tattoo, don't get a tattoo.
Yeah,
It's like, when you're super sure and you want it, we'll do it.
yeah.
But like, yeah, he said the worst regrets is like,
You get
just
it,
doing
so
a
like, why the
tattoo.
fuck did I get it?
yeah, and be one of those like, screw it, let's just get one. And then be like, like 3 years down the line, like, no, but you planned. You had an idea. You had an idea that you wanted to get. And you had like a drawing ready and everything. Like,
Yeah.
whereas if it was me, I'd just be like, that looks
Well, it
nice.
wasn't really a drawing. Like when we got there, like I kind of briefly drew something, but then I didn't have it fully done.
I need to try.
But yeah, like I think I've just gone now on the basis of like if there's a country I visit and I've got time to get a tattoo, I'd like to do that just to say because I know like I've got this one from Hawaii, this is
you
from
got
San
one
Fran,
from like
this is from
countries,
Cairns. Like I don't know, for me it's just like marking myself in countries I've been to. It's just like one of those memories of mine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
I wish, yeah.
Well, how are you, Spy Man? So how's sorry, we kind of went off topic.
No, you sorry.
What? No, like did you ever have like what was your earliest like what was your dream job when you were like younger?
I actually remember all of mine.
Yeah.
All of them.
Start off, I wanted to be an astronaut. I think that's quite common.
No.
No, I think ours is very common, like pilot.
And I think
being
it's
a
like the
pilot,
usual is
being
like
a
policeman, fireman, astronaut maybe,
Yeah.
and then fire.
maybe a football player as well.
Yeah, because like my uncle, he used to stay with us a lot, and he would always buy science magazines, the equivalent to something like New Scientist, and he would always leave them lying around. And obviously I couldn't read, so I would just take it, go to my mom and tell her to read it for me, and then she'd read like stuff about the solar system and shit.
Yeah.
And I'd see the pictures, and I'm like, oh man, astronaut one day. That didn't happen. Obviously.
Well, I swear I saw you just flying to the moon the other day.
And
That was not you, bro.
and then I remember when I came to the UK, one of the essays that we had to write at some point, or whatever it was, a letter, whatever you want to call it, was you had to write what you want to be when you grow up.
Oh.
And I remember I wrote I wanted to be an inventor. And for some reason I had to specify not any inventor, a science inventor.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that happened after I watched Goonies or something, and there was that Oriental kid who had all those gadgets. And there was what was that cartoon on Nickelodeon
Gadget
with the
Man.
little no, there was a spy that was voiced by Bruce Willis. It was like a small kid and he was a secret agent.
Oh, I do remember that. I forgot what it is though.
That and Dexter's laboratory, and he had all those
Dexter's Lab was
gadgets.
so
And
good,
I
yeah.
remember
Classic.
I would get like pen and paper and just like draw like stuff
Yeah.
that I could make.
Yeah.
So like I remember
I do remember doing stuff like that.
I designed the belt that the Oriental kid had in Goonies, and I was like, well, how'd that work? I'm like, okay, it's a spring, and then it's got a latch, and when you open it, obviously, let's go the thing so it fires the thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So that's what I wanted to do in primary school. And then I think I realized that there was no money in science. I don't know when I realized that. And then
Probably in
obviously,
secondary school.
huh?
Maybe in secondary school it probably came.
Maybe.
Like, no one's ever said that, or maybe like you kind of got
Yes,
exposed to the whole like wacky
influences.
scientist.
I don't know, but then I started getting into games. So obviously, then I wanted to be a games programmer, and yeah, so I went to uni for computers and stuff, and
The rest is history.
not really. So in year 8, my mate Priyesh, I think he found this website called GeoCities, Yahoo GeoCities, and you could basically make
Yeah.
your own page online.
Oh,
So we all made pages,
My equivalent was Asian Avenue.
and
I was never on that type of stuff.
Yeah.
he was like, okay, so we all made this same page. It was
Did
a
you, ever
template, right?
did you ever make the little, the little
ticker?
scroll?
Oh,
school.
the marquee thing.
The
that one
marquee,
yeah.
oh my god.
There was that. There was the page counter,
Yeah,
so you
oh
could
my
see how
God,
many
the
people
page-
were here.
yeah.
Everyone had that.
That was a classic. And then you just added GIFs and images.
Yeah.
Like-
And so initially on GeoCities, everyone picked a template, so everyone's website looked the same, except
Yeah.
they had different text.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a website; it was one page.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted the second page, you had to create the second page and then link to it.
Yeah.
And then I remember looking up, how do I make like another page? And then I saw like, oh, you have to create the other page and then create a hyperlink from the first page to the second page. And I was like, what? You're telling me every time I want to have multiple of these pages, I have to link them, and then I have to add that link on every page so you can navigate between them. I was like, that's long. I was like, this is ridiculous. So then Priyash bought a new computer, and along with it came Microsoft Front Page Express, which was like a drag and drop like website thing.
Yeah.
So you didn't code stuff. You just dragged the table and you would write the code for the table. You would drag an image on and you would write the code for the image. And then we were all watching Dragon Ball Z. So then me and Priyash just started making websites using Front Page Express for like Dragon Ball Z, like over and over and over again, different ones. We would go on the other fan websites and like steal their images and the little MIDI files that had the theme songs.
The MIDI files, wow.
And the little small
That's a
videos, we'd download them.
Yeah.
And then we'd put them on our website. And we didn't know how to upload stuff. So everything we made was just local.
Yeah.
So it's like on our machine.
Yeah.
So you'd make one and scrap it, make one and scrap it, make another thing. And then start playing Counter-Strike. So then
Good times.
that's when I started learning how to upload stuff. And started making clan websites. Every one of our clan websites I made, put them online. So it was always a hobby. I never thought about it as a career because I didn't even know about it really. And then after uni, I started thinking, well, what am I going to do with this degree? And yeah, eventually I decided to just start applying for web development jobs because I was like, well, I've always liked doing it. Why not do it as a profession? And it's not until I actually got in it that it clicked, and I was like, I actually really enjoy this.
But then so I was having this chat with Dev at work, and she was like, we were talking about, I think we briefly touched on it, just the lack of exposure of like web dev, because you're always saying like that is like a high demand job. Like those jobs will never go.
Yeah.
Like they're actually looking for those people, but like when you're in school, you're not really made aware of it. It's like you've got a lot of the cliche jobs, like be an accountant, be a doctor,
I don't think you're aware of many things.
But like as a dev, but when you see the
it's
money,
not promoted, it's not marketed. Is that what you mean?
And when you see how much money is involved, dude, like fucking subcontractor gets like 700 a day. If you start saying that in school, you know how many people jump on a computer and start flipping coding?
Yeah.
Is this exactly like when you say like, oh yeah, an accountant gets money? That's why people are doing finance
true,
and
true.
economics. It's the reason. It's like then it's not getting the right exposure, and that's why like we're having this chat. It's like as soon as that happens, and like basically,
I think it is happening.
Yeah,
I think it is happening
a lot
slowly.
more because
I think
like they're actually getting like a lot more kids like involved in apps, and because that is the future.
Yeah.
Like now people are a lot more.
They're teaching
exposed to it.
JavaScript in school and stuff.
That's what's like crazy, man.
And when I heard that, I was like, I can't wait to have a kid. I can't wait to have a kid. But like, son, when you go in tomorrow, you show them what you did.
Yeah, and yeah. So like when I was
Top of the class, start hustling other kids for money. Hey man, you want me to do your homework?
That's what I thought. Like, that's how I thought when I was on computers, like in my school, because Dad obviously exposed me to like a computer. So when that came into school, I was just like already kind of like I already knew my way around. So we were already, so like we were just like doing these I don't know what, some basic just how to click the Windows button.
Yeah.
And then explaining what these things were, but I already kind of knew it, so I was just like just in school just not listening.
That's how I felt in uni, because a lot of our web development courses that we did, they started off with like, obviously people don't know anything, so they start you from the basics.
foundation.
And the first few modules, I was like, what is this? Like, I've been doing this for years.
Well, that's what, yeah, and that's another thing what I was saying, because like even when I did the internet development module, which I like aced, and I was like my highest like mark that I got, because remember I came up to you and I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing this module, I had to make this website. I did some like clothing dead site, but again, like if I was a lecturer teaching that, I would have like exposed my students in that lecture, like, because I don't like, people were like, they followed the lesson but they just took it as a lesson. They didn't.
Sure.
They didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
they
is just
didn't
another
consider
module
it
I have
as
to do. Let me just
yeah,
go
they
through
didn't
it.
consider it as like, because if I was more aware of that, I would have been. I'm pretty sure everyone would have got like fucking 1,000% on that, like, because like, yeah, people were getting shit grades on that.
Would that be
And I
down
was
to
like,
the
it was so
teacher?
easy.
Though? Like,
No, but it's
teacher
down to the
applies itself.
curriculum. I think it's just down to.
Well, it's down
not
to the
even
teacher as well.
Yeah, teacher as well. But
Like,
then-
you should
they
know.
say the teachers have the hardest job because you're essentially teaching the new generation.
Yeah, but
So
like
you need
you see,
to bring them up in.
but yeah, it's exactly the whole thing. Just the promotion of it.
Hmm.
It's just no one considers like web developers
Or unsung heroes.
Yeah. But like, I mean, if I yeah,
It's fine.
that's what I mean.
It's a good
And
problem
this
to
is like
have.
recent being at uni as well, like seeing that, yeah, being like introduced to that, and then from then it was just yeah, caught my interest, and then Spy got me into it.
But I think there's obviously it's a bad thing that they're not promoting enough. But in a way, is that kind of a semi-good thing for you guys?
Yeah, it's good
obviously-
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously
Yeah.
the more saturated it will be, the more people that are applying for the jobs, there'll be less jobs.
Yeah, but it's actually it's one of those. It's the same as every industry. Like
Yeah.
to get in it, a lot of people want experience,
Yeah,
and it's hard to get experience if no one gives you a chance.
100%,
So
100%.
I'm not, and also at the same time, like yeah, new people can come, but the longer you've been in it, the more valuable you are. So, you know, new people joining, they won't be competing with me. They'll be competing with other new people. And also, you know, the internet's just growing and growing and growing. There's more people coming on the internet every day, so
Yeah,
there's just more jobs that are going to open up.
Everything now can be learned at like a mouse click.
Yeah.
Essentially, you can get all the information you need now. There's not.
That's the thing. Like
There's
the
things-
information is there.
Yeah, but obviously putting into practice, people need
Even
experience.
see, I think people can promote it, but because a lot of it is self-taught, if you're not passionate for it, you're not going to stick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like someone can tell you, look, you can make a lot of money.
That's
You know it. It's an idea, but still, you still have to put the work in. And I think a lot of people give up way before then, just because they're just not passionate about it. If you're doing it simply for the money, you're like, you know, like maybe some
People do that though.
Yeah.
People just
I think accountancy is like the highest kind of rated quit job, right? My sources might be wrong, but
It depends. It really depends on.
no, I think I'm pretty sure it's statistically like the
Accountancy
majority
is
of
the.
like there's a lot of accountants. That
Oh,
that work.
okay. So as in,
Yeah.
like, that's the target kind of job for most.
No,
like,
as in
people that go into
as in-
accounting.
Yeah, like they'll go into accounting,
And they'll hate
they'll
it.
be making money, but then they just find it.
Yeah.
They're just doing it just for the money.
Yeah.
So then they actually have no passion, so they quit. So I think that's like one of the jobs.
That's-
But the difference is,
Well, yeah.
the difference is in our profession, you can't do that
yeah.
because if you don't stay up to date,
Oh yeah, falling
you're
behind.
gonna get replaced. Whereas accounting, you've
You
learned
just-
the concepts.
Yeah. Decide the honey.
I mean, I could be totally wrong. Like there could be new stuff every day, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Whereas,
We'll ask Eric.
whereas with like the web development, there's always
It's a
new
constant.
frameworks, new libraries coming out. You gotta stay up to date. If you don't stay up to date, then
The same for I
In a
think
year's
anything
time.
in the kind of very creative field,
the tech field.
tech creative field,
gotta
you
stay.
have to stay afloat. You have to
Yeah.
be on top
Exactly
of it.
like if you're doing your video edits and stuff.
Yeah, same thing. New systems come out. You
Yeah.
need to learn how to do it. If you don't,
and
have
you're
to
only gonna
it.
do that if you're passionate.
Yeah,
Because
and
chances are
that's-
you have to do it
Yeah.
when you get home after
yeah.
work.
But to have that just sums up everything for every individual. Try and find your passion, but it's really
Yeah.
difficult to find a passion.
It
without
is.
dipping into. Well, people say that you have to dip into something, see if you like it. If you don't like it, move on to the next thing.
That's
Which, if I'm honest, is kind of relates to me. I've been doing that here and there.
If you
That's my
say
advice.
if you weren't exposed to video editing, what would you have done?
dunno.
You had no like idea of
Not really, man. Like obviously, after graduating, it would be everything that was kind of pointed my way was teaching.
Yeah, because
Anything
of
involving
because of the
teaching,
degree you did.
because I had a humanities degree in it. But
Yeah.
that I knew that wasn't where my like even if I was to try it, I know that wasn't where my passion lied. So and in my mind I was always like
You reckon gaming? Like you reckon you could have probably gone into gaming?
probably, but
Because
I think
now,
I
like,
passed
if,
my
when you
era.
see how,
I think
No,
I felt
but as
like I was
in, like-
born in the wrong era. If I had my gaming
but if you
sense
think about it,
now, it'd be different.
no, but then no, it would
Gaming in what sense?
As in like
Competitive
Competitive gaming.
Competitive gaming.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think it would have been. I think because if you, like Spice said, like as you're getting older, then you're obviously going to adapt to, because you got the gamer's touch. Like, but as in, yeah, as you would have gotten older, you would have been adapted to like a lot more games, and you probably would have pursued it, like you said, your passion.
And also, it's
So,
different.
yeah.
It's not just competitive
It's
gaming
not-
that you can make money now. You could just make money on Twitch.
Yeah, you probably might have. Like,
And you don't have to
might
be a
have went
brilliant
down that
gamer.
route
You just
as
have to
well.
have a personality.
Yeah, that's why it came down to. It comes down to personality.
Yeah.
And I don't think I had the personality.
No, man.
Well,
No, but you might have.
no, man,
like-
you're a great guy, man.
No, thanks, man. But no, I think
I'd watch you.
yeah, I think like Twitch and
What you
YouTube.
burn? I'm like, hey, who the fuck are you?
No, I think
You're like, shut the fuck up.
Twitch and YouTube is a lot of it is obviously content has to be good, but at the same time you have the personality, you have to have the likability.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then that builds with time, like we were saying about
Yeah,
Decomplexe,
yeah,
it will build. Like you can't say you wouldn't have that.
No, because the thing is, like, a lot of the few times that I watch people on Twitch or YouTube, I think they're idiots. Like, I don't think there's anything likable about them. It's just
it's like when we used to play.
There's
Left
so
4
many
Dead,
people
and we
out
were like,
there.
ah man, like our commentary on like Left 4 Dead when we were playing, it was just like so dumb and stupid. But it's just like
People like
if
to
you were
watch that
watching,
stuff.
it'll be fucking jokes. Like
yeah.
just
And the thing is, like, you're not gonna be everyone's cup of tea.
yeah.
Oh,
But a
course
bunch
not.
of people are
Yeah.
gonna like you, and that's how you build a following. It's just about staying consistent and actually doing it because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with this podcast. Like, whether people watch it or not, we're still doing it.
Yeah.
That's how you get people to watch, because you're consistent and
Yeah, it's true.
you've got
Consistency is
you
key.
got the video library there. If you
Yeah,
give up
yeah.
after 2 videos, of course you're not gonna get a
Yeah.
following.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just about just having conviction and just saying,
Sticking
okay, this
to
is
it.
what I want to try, and I'm just gonna do it as long as I enjoy it. You kind of have to almost not have any expected outcomes. Like, whatever happens, good or bad, so
That's
be
what's
it.
happened, yeah.
But if you set out and say, oh, you know, like, I have to have 1,000 followers within a month, otherwise it means that it's not gonna work.
Yeah, if you start making like
Yeah, but it's good to have that kind of goal as well at the same time.
it's good to have some sort of milestone.
kind
You
of
can
works.
have it as a goal,
Yeah.
but don't see it as like
That is the definitive
As like a-
answer
what's the
to
deadline or something. It's not, it's not make or break. Especially like if you have a job, so that's your safety net. Then
Yeah.
you can dip your toes into something else
Yeah.
and try it.
Yeah, so like as a hobby, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, it's a hobby. If you
Yeah,
have,
you
if you
start
have
off
free
that
time to
way,
do something,
and
it'll
if
be
something
a hobby.
comes of it, great. If
Yeah,
nothing,
true.
oh well, you didn't lose
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, but no, I don't know if I'll be a gamer. I don't know. I think as much as I loved gaming when I was young, it didn't do anything for me socially. Just as a person, like it was just literally just sitting at the computer playing games. Like obviously, if it was now and when I was playing games, probably be different because obviously you have Twitch or YouTube. You have an audience, but again, they're just an audience that are not
Yeah, the social aspect.
engaged. The social aspect is just
The social aspect would come, I think, if you became big,
yeah,
and then you go to these events
Yeah.
and you meet the people.
yeah,
and-
exactly.
But I mean, gaming is a
You can't-
solitary thing
It's
mostly.
it's a solitary thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I don't know.
And me personally, like, it's not a way that I'd like to make money.
Yeah, same.
I'd prefer to create something, to put something out there in the world rather than just play games.
Yeah, I think I was when I was reading a book this morning. To help if I knew, it's the 5-star billionaires or something. That I think there was a chapter, the pursuit of like greatness and stuff, and it was like,
You saw my picture.
yeah, saw myself standing upon your body. naked.
Which was covered in gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then CDAC on top of us.
Yeah.
So it was all just a ruse. But yeah, there was something. I think there was like if I can remember, like one of the sentences did say, just to achieve greatness, you want to leave a mark on the world, but in terms of, it's not just the wealth, it's like something where you've like changed.
Yeah.
Like you've had an impact.
Yeah,
And,
some sort of purpose, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of like
There was this phrase or quote that I heard years ago. It's like, I don't necessarily want to change the world, but I just want to make a dent in it. You know, I like that. Like I don't have to change the whole world. Just make a little mark, something.
Yeah,
you know,
that's how you could be remembered by, like.
Yeah.
I think everybody wants to be kind of like remembered or some sort, whether that be minuscule or like, you know, something that
everyone's always going to be remembered. Though. I mean, you got your family, you know, generations who, like, even when you just have these pictures now and you'll see, so who's that mom like in this picture, and they'll say.
That was TIG. That was
yeah, no, it's just another form, just like just immortality within within the family.
I think it's the same thing we've said before. Like, you know, do good for the people around you, so then they have a reason to like remember you and remember fondly of you and have good memories. And then once they're covered, then you can think about like helping more and more people, making a difference. You know,
No, definitely.
start small, go big.
We're talking submarine big. 4 mil, yeah. Remember, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.
We gotta find Atlantis. Someone has to.
Yeah.
Might as well be
Someone
us.
has to find it.
Exactly.
We will find.
We will find it.
We got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You know,
just your money.
Yeah, just 26
Just
mil.
your hard-earned donations.
Just your hard-earned donations.
Worst case scenario, we just take a submarine for a spin and then come back.
Yeah.
It's true, man. We could do a review on it. No one on
is a
YouTube
good
has a review of a submarine.
Isn't it? It's like, yeah,
That could be a
military.
thing. We're just doing an ongoing series.
Yeah, man.
submarine.
My life in a submarine. Like for a
And
week.
it'll be like the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. That's our theme song.
Mate, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. It's all relative, man.
It's all relative, guys.
What do you think of my little line that I put on
Fucking hated it.
WhatsApp?
What's
It was
up?
2 weeks ago.
Your
It was my idea for a t-shirt. D equals MC squared.
No, yeah.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's all relative.
Cool.
Yeah.
All relative, man. We need
Did you
to
get
make
it?
shirts.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's relative, mate.
Yep. No,
Man,
it's the
Einstein,
theory of
DE,
relativity.
yeah.
Did you get it?
No,
but
but
do you want to
for the
explain?
viewers, I don't
Oh,
get it.
yeah.
I get it, but the viewers, they
The viewers.
they need to understand
Yeah.
this
They do.
madness. It's crazy, guys.
They do.
Prepare
And then there's
yourself.
the other t-shirt, Vitamin D.
Oof,
Yeah.
vitamin D, yeah. And we're talking about multiple Ds. This could be defense, the Dirk, the
Hey,
Decomplexe.
whoa, it's PG show.
No, I said the Dirk. It was
No,
the Dirk Nowitzki.
I'm gonna put a dark that face.
But yeah.
So yeah.
Explain the DE equals MC squared.
Yeah.
Theory of relativity, decomplexity.
We are gonna get merchandise made because did I say this last time? Like I went to buy a hat
Hats, yeah.
and I was like, there's all these,
What's up, bro?
there's all these. I'm like, no, I mean like there's all these brands, all these logos,
Yeah.
and you're like, why am I gonna wear your stuff if I could just wear mine?
No, dude, this can actually branch out to like just
I
branding.
don't even care. I
branding.
just want it for myself. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But where'd you get your hat from?
why am I gonna
It's
get a
only
hoodie?
one made.
Why am I gonna
Made it
get?
with these very hands.
Why am I gonna get a hoodie that says Kevin Klein? Right? Why get a hoodie with someone else's name? Kevin Klein, Ralph Lauren.
Because it's Calvin Klein.
Well, who cares?
Are you one of those guys? This is a question. Are you one of those guys that mix brands? When
Yeah.
you dress.
I got Nike
Mixed
and Adidas.
brands.
Yeah. So say like you wear like I do it sometimes, and I look at myself and like flip. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Why?
I wear like no, it's just like because
But it
sometimes
does
you
look
want it to
odd,
be
innit? It
matching,
does look-
right?
yeah.
Like you have like a Puma jogging bottoms,
Nike
and I have
City.
a Nike hoodie,
And Adidas shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
And
when
you wear a
I
hat.
play football,
It's
I've got
just like-
Adidas. I've got Adidas sun shoes.
I haven't really noticed. haven't really noticed if I do that.
No, but then when you have everything the same, then you're just like all the gear, no idea, innit?
It's true. It's
Full
true.
suit wanker.
Full suit wanker. Yeah. You don't want to be one of those guys. Got to switch up the dress.
Yeah, I used to think like I was like, oh man, everything's up. But then at the same time, if you like them, fuck it. Like, no, you bought those coats for a reason. Like, doesn't need it.
Hey, you got people on.
I think it doesn't look good if the logos are
Very classic. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
like visible on all of them.
No, I'm saying mine.
Like
mine
a
are
massive
one.
Puma
Yeah, I have
logo
a Puma
on the
logo.
thigh, and then massive Nike.
no, but we're
I
talking.
looked in the mirror, like, God damn. I look like that guy from GTA. For Nico Bellic. That guy. Nah, it's not a bad thing, but just sometimes.
No, yeah, I see what you mean. It's true. Like, but yeah, at the same time, it's just down to like when you start caring about it. Then,
It's true. When you start caring about it, then
when you're just like,
your biggest critique is yourself.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You only critique
Exactly.
yourself the worst. Other people just, it's fine, bro. No, man, I look like an idiot.
this guy got no idea, bro.
Just go on the street and do a poll. What do you guys think of my outfit? We don't care.
Dude, that's what I mean. That's what's so crazy now. Like the old brands that we used to wear, like flipping
Fila.
Gola, Fila,
Umbro.
Umbro. That's all now flipping like 50, 60 quid. It's become a trend.
Again,
Like, it's this
Yeah,
crazy
true,
cycle. Man.
I refuse to buy Fila.
Mate, you've seen, bro, I bought
Fila.
Reebok Classics for like
That's
£60.
fine. Reebok was good.
Yeah, but
Reebok's
no, that's very
always been
classic.
around.
Classic.
Yeah, but it's
Fila
very-
literally disappeared for like
Yeah.
And now you see
more than
it.
15 years.
Remember what was that?
Nah. It's been.
No way.
Can you remember LA Gear?
Yeah. Oh my god.
the light shoes.
bro. It was.
Apparently,
You don't remember
I
it?
think Tiger he boosted
so
the
that means
brand.
their sales are going
So I
up.
think they're going up. Yeah.
They're probably going to be.
But I remember that when I had the
Nah,
lights
Fila,
on.
man.
It was like,
Bro, innit? It was so in it.
Okay,
And then when you got the lights
coming
no, but it was annoying because I remember I used to have one and it was only the red one, so you get the single reds. But then I
Yeah.
remember people come back from the Philippines and they got it fucking customized, so they got a multicolour one. The red, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I was so.
I never
was
had
so
a pair of
jealous,
glowing
man.
shoes.
Oh, you did not have the light up shoes.
My brother had the.
CDAC had to because he had to light the way of the universe.
Do they do? do they do them in adult sizes?
Huh?
Do they do them in adult sizes?
They must do.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Because I would
can
buy a
search
pair
right
now. Because I never had one when I was a kid, so I would
You
gladly
should
buy
do
it
it.
now.
You should do it. You know what you should buy? The Back to the Future ones, the self-lacing ones.
Bro, they are so.
Impressive.
You know how much they are.
They're expensive. Man.
Yeah, they released like 500 of them, and then they were
No, screw that,
people
man.
were buying for $2,000 and shit.
No,
But
screw
it's
that, man.
exclusive, bro.
Don't
I
have
don't give a
tire
shit.
lace.
If
They
they
sell
made
tiny.
500, it would be really expensive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
now they are.
Super
Yeah,
expensive.
when they
stupid.
first were released, I think they were going for like. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but probably like £500 to £1,000, 500 to 1,000. I think.
I think more, man. I think
No, that was when they first released
Oh.
them. But then when people bought them and sold them on, then that's when they started putting it up as like fucking stupid, like price like 10 grand and shit.
crazy prices.
People would buy them, innit? Because they got that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then soon there'll be antiques, and after there'll be even more money.
Yeah.
Just like
It's like the DeLorean, the car in Back to the Future.
oh, I
The
love that
shittest-
car, man.
shittest car, like
that's also
mechanically
what
it's
got
the
me-
worst car.
That's what also got me into
But
flying.
yeah,
When the cars,
yeah, it's true.
they just fly. I was like, oh, I wish I could be there.
I don't mind spending money on clothing and shoes and stuff, but you have to wear it.
It's hard to wear it.
If you're gonna pay that much
Wearing
money on a
that
pair of
$2,000
trainers, you ain't gonna wear that.
a $2,000 leather jacket, and then someone just comes and you're like, oh, you bastard.
Or you just get fat.
But you still wear it because fuck, I paid for this shit. It's like comes up to you. It's like a little waistcoat.
Oh man, but yeah, that was a nice little trip down memory lane.
It was.
We could
Alright
LA
then.
gear.
LA Gear was
So
class.
if you guys want to buy it, come to us. We are the suppliers now.
Yeah, we're gonna start making our
LA
own.
gear, please sponsor
We're gonna
us.
start making our own garms.
Yeah,
Decomplexe.
reviews. We're gonna review.
Yeah, I think they would look sick.
Yeah.
People be like, what? What does that mean?
Don't worry, innit?
Google it, bro.
YouTube.com/Team Westwood.
No, literally, I was about to say the same thing.
Tim Westwood TV. Oh, bro, we're plugging it. We're plugging it in.
Yeah,
Hold tight, Tim Westwood.
Alright, so
But
yeah.
it's the end of the podcast.
it is.
I'd like to thank you for joining us, guys.
Please like, subscribe.
Comment.
Even if you don't like it, just like and subscribe, please.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends.
Please,
Yeah.
sir. Can I have some more, sir?
Please, sir, donate to a submarine. Please, sir, Atlantis.
And yeah, have a good week and
Yeah.
join us.
I remember, guys.
next week.
It's all relative.
It is all relative.
It's all relative.
All relative, baby.
Yes.
We out, yeah.
Jace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.